Hi guys, my name is Firefly and welcome back to a brand new episode of Timberborn. It is Friday today and I don't normally play Timberborn, but I want to play it so badly. We're going to get an extra episode of Timberborn today. So far, what have we been doing? I've added some more trees to the production area that we've been building so relentlessly for the last few episodes. And yeah, we're just going to pretty much continue on from there. Now, what I want to do in this episode, I want to get a little hub, most probably here, that has some housing for beavers and maybe some containers for, catalyst and biofuel. And the reason why is because I had a robot here. If you remember from the last episode, we put a robot here, we put him to work. We was like, okay, let's see what he does. And he started to refuse to work. He started to refuse to work because he had no biofuel. And catalyst just helps him with cooling speed and all that jazz. So biofuel is the main thing we need. And it's good because we tested it. We now know we can now work around it. So I want to get something like that done. I also want to start clearing up this area because this is going to turn into a farmland. Because we need to provide dandelion seeds and potatoes to make biofuel, I think it is. No, just potatoes for biofuel and water. And we need dandelion seeds and maple syrup for sunflower seeds, for the catalyst. So we've got to clean this area up. We've got to do a lot in this area. They don't need any of these lumber mills anymore. We don't need any of these water wheels. We don't need this area. We could actually move this area over to here at some point. So yeah, we've got a lot of cleaning up to do and a little hub to make. So let's just get on with it. So first thing I want to do, I want to make a hub here, and I've got a slight idea of how I want it to be done. Excuse me, my throat is a bit sore today. So we've got a district center, right? I'm going to put that here. Now I'm going to put it like this for now. I may leave it like that, but I'm putting it like that for now because I don't want, well, we can't turn it the other way. If I show you here, we can't turn it like that because we'll need to disconnect it from this district. And that is a lot of hassle right now. So let's just do that. We just need it for measurements. And I'm going to pause it because I don't want them to build stuff just yet. So I'm thinking something like so. I think that's far enough. Oh, a bit too far. Let's pull it forward a little bit. Okay, that looks good. Put that there. And now we're just going to make a sort of square, but I kind of want to bring it down a level. So let's start that. So if I put that like that, that should give it enough room to come down, and then we can put some barriers around. We can make it come out to about here, I'm thinking. Now you're going to see why I want it here soon. I think that's even too much. Because we're going to make some stairs going up here. And we're going to have some houses. Like this. Yep, that's the way. That's the way I like it. And we're going to put some houses here. Now, these are 6 beaver houses. Times 8. My maths is absolutely terrible. But it's going to be something like 48, I think. And then we want a way to get around here. So that should be fine. We'll do that, we'll do that. And we'll put that like that. And if we turn this around, we can always use this area as like a little garden area, which would be pretty cool. We'd need to put some soil here eventually, terraform it, make it look a little bit better. We need another one, and it's going to go up like this. Okay, so it's pretty much going to look like that, a bit more filled in. So let's get that done. Okay, so we've filled that in. We've got stairs coming up here. We've got stairs going up here. That can go like that. And this can go here. And the reason why we're doing that is, you guessed it, we are going to be putting some rooftop terraces. Now if we put it like that, like that, like that. We can actually make a bridge going along here. I wish it was one more space, but it's fine. It's fine. We'll deal with it. We will deal with it. And then we can go like that. So they have multiple ways to get in. You can actually delete this one. So I don't know about this design. If we delete this, we make this like that, we can actually delete this as well. I think that looks a little bit better. We're going to be putting something there. I think that looks a little bit better. We could always make it a bit more even by putting 4 more platforms out here and doing something there. That could also be a thing. And that actually goes in line with these buildings here. It could be another access to this area. Interesting idea. Let's take a look. So it'll be something like that. And then we can have a little stairway here, I guess. Yeah. You know what? That doesn't look too bad. And then we need some fencing because we always need fencing. Wherever that may be. There we go. We put fencing like that. Put it along there. And like that. And there you go. And then we can either put some more rooftop terraces, although I don't think we need any more rooftop terraces up there. Or we could put some monuments or something else. We can make some shrines. Would that help? I think we could do something like this. Not on this side. We'll put something else on that side. We can actually put a few more, actually. Like this nice little praying area here. Let's get some beaver statues. There you go, you got your nice little religious area close to the sky. Amazing stuff. So here, what can we put? What monuments have we got? I feel like they're quite big. I feel like it's a bit too big. What else can we put there? Can't put a Lido there. We could technically get a mud bath there. We'll just need to supply it with power and dirt. I think that is a great idea. I just think that we won't be able to do it yet until we start getting dirt. So we may leave that area for now and get that sorted once we start producing dirt. So for now, I'm actually happy with them to continue this. I've just got to keep an eye on the houses because I don't want them to start breeding rapidly. That would not be great. And then we can put this pathway going somewhere like that and somewhere like that, because this is all going to be moved at some point. So now let's take a look at this area. Let's delete all of this. We do not need any of this anymore. Let's actually get this tool here. It's a lot faster. Let's delete that. And let's delete all of this, because it is absolutely useless. Now, we do need to move everything over there. That would be great, but we'll wait until we start building everything first so we know what we're dealing with. we do have a lot of storage of things, a lot of logs. In fact, we don't need so many logs, so that can be deleted. We can start uprooting all these logs. I do want to be careful because there are a lot of things that we need to get done in this area. This whole area needs a massive cleanup. It's going to take a few episodes, but yeah, it's going to take a lot. How much paper do we have? We have, okay, you can stop and you can stop, because I doubt we would need all of that right now. We need a few more dynamites, it looks like. We've got 260 here. How many have we got over here? We've got 300. We've got way too much dynamites. Well, there's never enough, but we've got more than enough. All right, let's delete this. We don't need that there. We don't need that there. That means we can get rid of most of this. Forgot them stairs were even there. Oh, getting rid of that. Got rid of this, so yeah, we're not getting any treated planks anymore, but that's fine. We can pause that. We can pause that and delete all of that. That's fine. That's fine. We don't need that right now. I'm going to leave this for now because I'm not sure if I would need power. So what we need to do, we are going to need to send all our wood and all our supplies over to here. Now, if we do need supplies over here, we're going to need to get a center going so that we can deliver some over here. But for now, let's just keep it because we need to make sure that we can build everything. Now, this thing, I like it, but it might get deleted because I'm planning to use robots everywhere. I'm literally planning to use robots everywhere. And that will mean we won't really need that many houses. All right, let's get rid of all of this stuff. We actually don't need it anymore. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Now, we also would need to irrigate this area. Because, yeah, irrigation is bad. Irrigation is super bad. But let's just get all this area cleaned up and then we'll decide what we're doing. Okay, now with most of the stuff gone, we need to start thinking about storage and location of crops and all this jazz. I'm actually going to start blowing up this area because I think we're going to connect this to this and make it a massive line. Now, again, I'm going to need terraforming, so we definitely need to get into robots soon. But and we need to get these up and running soon. But for now, we can start carving out what we need. We can make a storage area, which I think is going to go here. I'm going to narrow out this river a bit. And I think we're going to make a storage area on top of this. Because at least we can do that without terraforming. So let's take a look at that. Where do we want it to start? Now, I am going to be using levees. I think a good place is here. Like this. And eventually we can get rid of that this dam here. Now, would they have enough space to do it? They should be fine. They're looking like they're fine. So it needs to go up one more level. It's gonna go up like this. And do we need this bit open for now? I don't think we do. I don't think we do. Now, I saw a really cool mod where they can make tunnels through levees. I cannot wait to do a modded series. I'm going to say that now. I cannot wait to do a modded series. It's going to be so much fun. And actually, on that point, I've got 2 other big episodes that I'm doing for Timberborn as we speak. So there's a lot coming. One of them is a tutorial and one of them is a surprise. So make sure you check that out when it comes out. Okay, so let's do something like this. Now, I don't mind that there's a levee there. Like, it doesn't really bother me so much. We can just do that. And that just sort of clears up this area squares it out for us. Like so, and then we can just put little ones. Now we shouldn't need power here, I believe. So I'm not too worried about that. Eventually we will get rid of these stairs because there's just no need for it. And that will make things a lot more squared off. Now I may continue that down here at some point when we actually blow up this area. So now we need storage. Now most food is stored in these warehouses. I think actually all food. But we will need some tanks for maple syrup and pine resin, I believe. Or is pine resin in there? Okay, pine resin's in there, but we do need it for maple syrup. What else? Nothing else. Okay, so we'll figure that little contraption out later on. I do like this. I think it's fine. But we'll make it look a little bit better maybe. So, okay, so now we've got that. How many foods are there? Right, so let's go on to crops. So we have carrots, we have potatoes, sunflower seeds, wheat, cattail, and spadadock. Now I'm gonna make fine. You convinced me. I am gonna make aquatic farms. We could actually make it here, but I don't know what I'm doing with my dam yet, so I'm gonna wait on that one because I do want to increase this because it runs out of water. So that is in the works. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different food storages that we need to set up. That's pretty straightforward. We do something like this. I want to try and maximize space as much as possible, so I'm not too worried about it, and we can focus on building a bigger farm because we don't have much real estate. We do not have much real estate, so we've got to be very careful. So let's see. We've got the potatoes. Oh, we've got chestnuts. I just saw that. Okay, I see. We've got... Oh, wait a second. There's a lot more food than I thought. Okay, ignore everything I said. So we've got ingredients and we've got food. Okay, this is going to be a bigger storage system than I expected. Okay. Right, let's rearrange this. Now what we could do, we could build our storage system over the water. That is also something that I am pretty fond of. I don't mind doing that at all. Now that means I may bring this higher because I may make... Do I want the waterfall, the lake to go higher or deeper? They're technically the same things, but you know what I'm trying to say. If I make it go higher, then it will go over this, right? But then we can put a barrier. We can put a barrier around there. This should be fine. We can put a barrier here and it will reach up there. Okay, so I'm going to want it to go higher. So this is at the right height actually, because if I put this up by 1, it's going to be the same height as this. Okay, I think that should be fine as the height it is actually. That's not too bad. We can just do something like that. Like that. There's a lot of work going into this. So it is going to take a few episodes. I think this is going to take a few episodes to sort out. We need to get rid of them trees somehow. I can actually just do this. And then we can destroy the trees. Alright. So with that all said and done, I'm going to need to make bigger floodgates at some point. Not right now because they're still building out this. And now we need to get our storage sorted. Imagine if I deleted it now and the drought just came in. That would have been fun. That would have been super fun. So, do I put ingredients next to cooking stations? Or do I put cooked food next to cooking stations? Or do I put cooked food next to distribution stations and ingredient storage next to the farms and all that stuff? that's something that we gotta plan carefully, because I do want as efficient as possible with the pathing. Let me take a quick think about this. Okay, so I've decided to do it like this and make a type of warehouse stocking area. So there's going to be 2 more storages right here, and we're going to have a distribution center here. Actually, let's sort that out. Now, the reason why the storage is not there, because we need to get rid of the trees and the stairs and all that jazz. You know how it works. You don't need me saying. So let's look at distribution. Now we could do something like that and have that come around like that, like so. Again, I would like to put some fence in here because they're right in front of the lake. So it could go like that, and then where's the fencing? I always forget where the fencing is. We could put wooden planks this time, because why not? Something like that. And we'll have bigger floodgates there. We'll have more storage there. We'll do some sort of like roofing and stuff like that to make it look more like a warehouse area. We may put some fencing around just to make it look a little bit better. Yeah, I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. Now we're just going to assign what we need. So for now, we're going to put, would there be room for expansion if I need it? I could at one point bring these forward and delete this area. Yeah, so there's room for expansion, because I didn't really calculate what I need. As you can see here, there's already 9. There's 9 here. There's a load here. Yeah, it's a bit crazy. But I still might put small storages next to other locations so that we can get some of that going. Like, I still might put small storages next to other locations so that it makes it a bit more efficient. But we'll figure that out as we go. Now, berries, we will need. Carrots, we will need a lot of. Hot potatoes, yep. Bread. And what else can we have here? We can have like cattail crackers and maple patisseries. Not that I think we're going to make that much of it, but you never know. You never know. Then we have potatoes. We'll have. What else I didn't use here? I didn't do the cashew nuts. And I didn't do the sunflower seeds. We'll do the cashew nuts, sunflower seeds, and then we need some wheat. So we'll have the wheat there. Oh, wheat flour as well. Oof. There's going to need to be a lot of storage. We got wheat there. We may change the design of the location of the storage for each one, as in the products inside, just to make it more cohesive. So like we might put wheat flour next to the wheat and then the bread, just so that we can see the levels that we're working with. Yeah, actually, you know what? Before they actually start stocking up, I think that's what we're going to do. Put the corresponding ones next to it, and I'll do that off camera. You don't need to watch me doing that. So yeah, we'll get that sorted, and then we need to start blowing up this area here. Now, I am running out of resources. I'm running out of resources pretty fast. This is coming along nicely. I've turned off all the houses. Good. Yeah, they just need to do that bit, and that is nearly done. Okay, this is all connected pretty much. Lovely. Apart from this, but that will get changed once this district's in play. Everything's looking pretty damn good. Now, we need to sort out this farm area, but I feel like we can't until we start moving all the storages over here. Get rid of all this science, get rid of this distribution center, and start building out here. So the only thing we can do right now is actually start blowing up stuff. Okay, with this little hub done, it has enough beavers for, I think, 48 beavers. I believe I calculated before. and it has a nice little shrine area and soon to be a mud bath area. I think I am happy with that. I am going to maybe put some things here, but we're going to change the district first. And to do that, all we need to do, now we're going to do this pretty quick. So we're going to pause it. We're going to do that. That's going to disconnect everything there. We're going to do this. And we are going to turn it around. And then the thing about destroying district centers is that if I destroy this, they'll go to the closest district center that is to them. Hopefully it's this one. I could always just migrate them because it'll be safer and it's not that many. Look at that. Let's do that and let's do that. Done. And then we just need to delete that. And that's them moved over to here. Now let's see how far this district reaches. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Because it doesn't need to go much further out here because we're only going to put foresters here, I believe. And out here, it hits everything. Look at that. That is absolutely amazing. So guys, unfortunately, that is all I've got time for today. We are slowly chipping away at this mountain and this is slowly getting done. I'm preparing this area for Monday. It's when our next episode is going to be, and we're going to start making a nice little farming district. And that way we can start expanding beavers as well, because we have multiple different types of food and all that jazz. But because I've been working on 2 other episodes, this one is a little bit short. So sorry about that, but I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.